Felt good. I went out there and just threw all my pitches, and didn't have any residual feelings of any pain coming back or any thoughts of pain coming back. So I was just really out there being aggressive, and everything was coming out good. So I was pleased with it.
It looked like you were able to throw your pitches, and you had the velocity and the difference in the breaking pitches.
Yeah, I was trying to throw kind of a normal game plan as I would typically throw, but guys are pretty aggressive down here, so you kind of have to throw out of the zone a little bit. But that's fine because I felt fastball command was pretty good. So next thing to work on is working on off speed and getting them in the zone and out of the zone. So I was happy with all three pitches.
You got a chance to cover first. I mean, they put you through the test a little bit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was a normal game, so different plays happen and different scenarios. So got a lot of runners on. Got to work out of the stretch a lot. Got to work out of the windup quite a bit too. So everything went as good as planned as could have happened. So it was good.
What do you do for a strained oblique?
Rest. Yeah. Don't sneeze too much. You just try to care for it as much as you can throughout the day. It's tough because it's every single motion that you can think of. You use the oblique, so it was really just about letting it heal and not letting my arm strength go away too much, because that's really the biggest process in all this is building back up. And if you can kind of pick up where you left off, then it'll shorten the time span a little bit.
How did you keep your arm strength going without throwing?
Well, I took I think 10 days off or so, and then it was good enough to where I could throw. I didn't go out throwing real aggressively. I just went out there and played catch, and that sometimes that's enough to keep it going. So didn't do anything too much, but kept up with arm exercises and stuff in that nature. So it's feeling strong. So whatever we did worked, and the arm strength kind of stayed where it was before I went on the DL.
Do you expect the next step to go back and pitch for the big league?
I would love for that to be the case. We'd have to talk to front office, Joe and Hick, and the training staff, and see what the best step going forward will be for us. But I would absolutely love for that to be the case.
In your mind, are you ready?
Yeah. I feel physically able to go out there and compete in a big league game for sure.
And you got down here early enough this year where the blisters weren't a problem.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to see that it was low 80s, high 70s temperature and no humidity as I was driving down here, so that wouldn't have been a factor.
You seem pretty pleased overall. Were there any negatives to how you pitched today?
No. There's nothing that I'm walking away with that I can say I wish I would have done this or wish I would have done that. Like we said, every scenario was thrown at me throughout the course of the game, and I had to use all my pitches in certain situations. And I might have thrown a little bit differently in a big league game, but there was times throughout the game where I set up hitters certain ways and that are very similar to what I would do in a game situation. So I mean, there's nothing that I can sit here and tell you that I wish would have happened that didn't. All right, you're welcome.